What is up there, Reject Nation? We are going to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, episode 7 today. Listen, I've been hearing social media messages. There's been some weird process with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Every other day, it's like a video gets claimed, and then a video gets partially blocked, and then release that claim, and then a different one gets claimed. It's this weird back and forth zigzag process that's been happening with the videos. Sorry about that, but right now only one is currently claimed after many different conversations and disputes. So, yeah. But, you know, with that in mind, John, did you know that this video today is sponsored by Ridge Wallet?
Oh my God, my favorite product, Ridge Wallet?
Yup, I got my wallet prepared today, too.
Guys, Ridge Wallets are amazing. You don't even have to use the talking points because these things are conversation starters. They save you space. They got money clip if you want it, or a strap to keep your stuff in line. They got tens of thousands of 5-star reviews. They're RFID blocking. They come in titanium, aluminum, carbon fiber. They even got designs with pictures on them.
That's insane. You know, that is what we say in conversation without relying on any talking points.
At all, no talking points. I mean, these are...
We clearly actually use these.
These are durable enough. These are law enforcement grade wallets.
These are seriously actual wallets that we use, and I'm glad Ridge keeps partnering up with us.
I love
because
Ridge.
they help save us in times like this when we're having issues with claims like this.
Absolutely.
And it's nice to actually be sponsored by a product that we genuinely use daily. So guys, promo code in the description box, Reject Nation, save 10% on your order.
And get free shipping when you head to...
and ridge.com/rejectnation.
That's our link.
I think we've gotten too comfortable with this because it's an
now
actual
it's
product.
now it's way off road and it's really sloppy.
And also, full-length watch-alongs for this are over at our Patreon page. But enjoy till it gets partially blocked for a couple weeks.
Hey, Captain, got a second?
It's Captain.
What did I say?
Captain? Captain Crunch.
All right, but to be fair, Captain Crunch was a war hero and the primary male role model in my house growing up, so...
That's sad.
Jewelry store robbery down by Grand Army Plaza? I know who did it. Dustin Whitman. I put him in Rikers 2 years ago. He just got out, and the crime scene matches his MO.
Well, let's see what kind of physical evidence they turn up, and then we can talk arrest.
Actually, hilarious story. So that is Dustin Whitman.
You already arrested him with insufficient evidence. By law, we have 48 hours to find that evidence, so we have to let him go. You just started the clock.
Oh, cool.
What's up with this emergency meeting?
Hello.
Big date tonight. How do I look?
Is this why you were getting makeup tips from the prostitute in the holding cell?
So we have the next 48 hours to fix his mistake.
What evidence did you have when you arrested this guy?
Some pretty ironclad stuff. Dustin,
This is Kid Cudi.
been a while. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Well, well, well. If it isn't Joe Peralta.
That's it, you're under arrest!
So cancel your plans. We're here until this is over.
Damn it, Peralta.
Oh, I know everyone's mad at Peralta for ruining their weekend.
But
That was it. I was just demonstrating for Detective Peralta what a fact is.
Always a lesson to be learned with Captain Holt.
I wish Captain Holt was real.
Let's pull 2 doubles. You must be tired.
I'm not tired. Why would you think I was tired? I ended up doing 25 minutes of sleep chin-ups on muscle memory alone. Tired Terry still gets after it. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Gina, can you order food for us at the Flatbush Diner? They make the best pies in New York City.
The best pie in the city's at Crest.
Wrong. Boyle, you're always blogging on that foodie website. Which pie's better?
Yeah, these feel like better mine or Rosa's.
Oh, you know, I haven't been either place yet.
Can I see you for a second in the evidence lockup? Charles, I know what's going on. You've tried both pies. You know mine is better. But you're scared to tell Rosa because you're into her.
What? That is not true. Okay, I don't even like food.
What?
Who's Rosa? You're the scared one.
make some funny faces while I'm in there. I want to see if I can tell.
I didn't do anything, joke.
You said the exact same thing last time. Let's take a look. Here's you at your trial. You in prison. Me meeting Regis Philbin. You still in prison. You in prison, you in prison, you in prison. You get it. I got all the time in the world.
No, you actually have 48 hours. I know the law.
Nah.
Rise and shine, detectives, rise and shine.
You slept in your office and you look exactly the same. How?
What are you talking about? My hair is a mess. Just long enough for me to squeeze in a quick workout.
Is that a nightgown?
That's mine. It's a t-shirt for my fat phase.
If at first you don't secede,
Oh my.
try again.
A lot of fat guy clothes have racist overtones.
No.
I'm gonna go take another crack at Whitman.
You've been in there like 5 times. What are you gonna do? Annoy him into talking?
Ha ha. 2, 3. Didn't work.
Pretty sure that's a torture technique.
Hey, Captain, will you please let everyone else go? I feel bad that I ruined their weekend, and I can tell they're pissed at me. And Charles hasn't tried to high-five me all morning.
Yes, I've taken the brunt of that.
Kitchen buds.
I want to see more of them together.
Good thing I didn't reschedule my date for tonight. We're never leaving here.
Well, maybe that's a good thing, you know? Saved you from another lame internet date with some lame guy named Dirk or Marg. Durin.
He's not lame, okay? He works with a friend of mine. He has a human name. And I'm not telling you what it is because you'll look him up and make fun of him.
I can't believe you think so little of me that you would just automatically assume. Is it Luke Mueller? All right, you know what? Reschedule for tonight. I promise I will get us out of here in time.
Fine, I'm holding you to that.
Where's he taking you?
Terrific, let's get everyone involved. Dinner. Dinner and a movie is the perfect first date.
I think the perfect first date doesn't feel like a first date at all because you've known each other for a few years, maybe even worked together, and in one night you're laughing, and then all of a sudden it's like blammo, kissing.
For me, cheap dinner, watch basketball, bone down.
Same as what I said. What are you doing? Holt said he didn't have to come in here. You don't come in on days you're supposed to work.
I brought 2 pies. One is from Crest, and one's also from Flatbush Diner. Charles could try them and tell us which one is better. How fun is that?
So fun.
I've got these overtime forms for you to see. Are you stifling a yawn? No, sir. I filled this out. I just need you to. Permission to yawn, sir? Go home.
6 out of 12.
Out of 12, why?
For the 12 components of food satisfaction, salty, sweet, sour, bitter, umami, odor, sound.
Sound. Come on, Charles. Try her nasty pie.
Oh no.
Oh, wow. That's the best pie I ever had.
No.
What's this?
Pie taste test. It's over. I won.
It's unacceptable. If you want to know which restaurant has better pies, you can't just have one guy try one pie from each place. Everybody needs.
Oh God, no.
We gonna be here a while.
You were at a parking meter 2 blocks from the jewelry store an hour before the robbery.
You found out about my wife. We both have cards because we share a joint account because we love each other.
You're incapable of love, and I'll prove it.
I want my lawyer now.
You have changed. You used to go straight to prison. Can't ask him any more questions till we find his lawyer, and we can't find his lawyer anywhere. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. Why is there pie here?
Oh.
Sound.
Oh.
Another one for crust. It's not looking good for. Bring out the meringues.
I brought a few more.
So many.
You wanted something, sir.
Look, it's impossible to make you leave, but you do have to sleep, and that's an order.
Can't sleep without my whale songs.
Problems at home, so you stay late at the job, but that only makes it worse.
Everything's great with my wife. My brother-in-law's in town, and we do not get along. He thinks I'm a weakling.
Let me get that for you.
Oh my
I
god.
can do.
Is that Michelle?
That's great.
Police sergeant, you're a grown man. Now take your nap. When I see the lights on in here, I'm going to be very disappointed in you.
That's such a good bit.
He has an alibi, geniuses. He was at Twerk. It's a nightclub in Cape May, New Jersey, all night.
Let's follow up on this alibi.
Yep, you heard him, Scully. Hit the road.
No. You should have looked into this before you made the arrest. You go.
Oh, Captain, I'm happy to go. I love the saltwater taffy down there.
Scully loves the saltwater taffy down there.
No, Peralta's going. Go.
This is killing me.
Good. Die.
If it does come to that, I have but one wish before I go. Can I please put your glasses on my penis? I just think that would be really funny.
I'm not gonna say I'm not curious to see what that looks like.
I'm sorry about the whole pie blow-up thing. You're right. The Flatbush Diner pie is awful.
Thank you.
It's just, I want Rosa to like me.
Aww.
Most women don't really like it when dudes lie to them.
What?
Except for me, but...
Wait. This guy.
Ugh, it's not him.
Yeah, there's good news and there's bad news. The bad news is my saltwater taffy place was closed.
And the good news?
Whitman's alibi checked out. Security footage from court.
Oh, huh.
That's bad news.
Right. That is bad news. Sorry, it's on me.
No, Detective Scully, it's on Peralta.
No, Captain. That's on Santiago. It's on me. It's still on.
No.
Go on.
My brother-in-law is coming to have dinner with me on his way to JFK.
Your services will not be necessary because you need to go home and change for your date.
What?
I called Handsome Luke. I explained the weekend was entirely my fault, partially.
Oh, God.
Well, I guess we did just spend 48 hours locked in here together.
Come on, solve it. Solve it.
What?
Locked in here together.
So we will be filing a wrongful arrest suit against the NYPD.
He has a partner.
Do me a favor, take a look at this picture and tell me what you see.
You and Regis Philbin?
Awesome, right? Surprisingly down-to-earth guy, and definitely not the picture I meant to show you. Take a look at this. That's
The
right.
goatee
Your
guy.
old cellmate, Marcus Cole. Outside the jewelry store. The two of you planned this together in prison, and you split the loot. Oh, man, I can't believe he caught us! Of course he did! Peralta is the best!
Yes.
The Flatbush Diner's pie is terrible. It's inedible.
So you were lying? What the hell, Boyle?
Crust isn't any better. It's fancier, but it's all bells and whistles. They just need to be good.
Oh, my dude.
Best pie in New York City. Apple from Argos Bakery, founded 1910. Recipe unchanged. Taste it.
Damn it, this is amazing. This pie is so good, I hate it.
Pie's cool, bitches. Sorry I said bitches. I'm just really worked up.
I love him so much.
Hey, drinks on me. Who's in?
No, I got the date. I gotta change.
Come on.
They just want to go home.
Yeah, but I have to prove I'm not selfish, so I don't care what they want.
So this is my desk.
Dust jockey, huh? You just sit here, eat your pickles, wait for the criminals to turn themselves in.
Terry, I'm glad I found you. There's been a development in the Russian mob case.
Oh?
Yeah, a killer has been spotted in a warehouse down by the canal.
So you want me first through the door, sir?
Oh, it's just you. The SWAT team is on another call.
Hey, I'm not gonna be able to make dinner tonight.
Hey, no, do you think? Do you think? Go Terry.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't downloaded you some whale songs.
Thank you, sir. I'll never forget it.
Good night, Terry.
Oh, I don't want them to end ever.
Damn, that's good.
That was so fun.
Look, I'm not gonna act like we don't see the comments about twice a week, all right? There's clearly, there's a weird claim issue at times. So, I feel like when the day comes where we can sort it out, one day we might be able to graduate to twice a week.
It'll happen sometime.
It is, a lot of times when we cover shows, people want twice a week, and this is one that, like, I would love to do twice a week.
Absolutely.
So, trust me, we see the comments. But, it's kind of like, there's so much time in editing just to make sure these can get up, and then there's like, crap, it's partially blocked, maybe a little bit ago, and it's always like, hey, sometimes it's like 2 weeks, and last time it was like a month, so yeah, it's things like that of why it makes it difficult too. And then also just the time for having to assemble this and stay on schedule for everything else we cover with Patreon and the rest of YouTube. That's why it's like, so watching this only takes 22 minutes, but all the other stuff around it takes a few hours.
Managing everything else around it during the week.
This show brings a lot of joy, and that could be the review right there, but let's talk about it. Ooh, can't wait to get my hair cut. So, yes, that was awesome. I love a good ticking time clock. One of the old school lessons of writing. You gotta have a ticking time clock. And it always helps when there's a very literal ticking time clock. And, yes, succeeded. In the first few minutes, I was like, there's a couple that... It was the first time I feel like with experiencing so far, only a few episodes in, of some of these jokes are not quite really hitting. But it just eventually started getting so warm again and so heartfelt and so... I love the pulse and how, like, I've talked about the editing in the last episode, and I really feel like the editing on this one, too, it really knew how to progress. This is an easy situation where you could have just kept the editing at this one thing of, like, it's just supposed to be ticking time clock, 48 hours, 40 hours, 30 hours, but they knew how to keep ramping up the energy and sort of the intensity without letting the intensity distract from the fun comedy, you know what I mean? Because it could easily get caught up in the clock so much. What I often notice with this show is what could go wrong about what they're doing and how they're not doing that, and that's why it's working so well. And to me, this was just a really cool one, because I did find myself like, and I really hope they solve this in the very end. I was watching it, there's gotta be something. You keep waiting for that moment of, oh my god, I've got it. And there's like a few fake outs about that, and I keep waiting for that moment. And when they had the picture with the guy with the goatee, I was like, maybe the guy's behind the guy with the goatee. I just kept waiting for it. So I love how that really gets you wrapped up in it. And it also really seemed to hone in on teasing, bringing it back to, it seems like they're really letting that build of Santiago and Peralta. I don't know if they get together in the show,
but it seems like the seeds are being planted slowly but surely.
Yeah, ever since the first episode, but even like this one in particular was very much doing that without doing it. Like I love how they end it with, I got you your date. And there's nothing of like, oh no, I want to go on the date with you, but you want to go on the date with this. Like there's nothing, it's not like Boyle and Rosa, where Boyle's apparently into Rosa. It's like you get the sense that Peralta and Santiago are probably into each other, but they don't know it.
They don't know it or want to admit it. Yeah, and I was thinking about that too, because that scene they have together in the I forget, they're in like a little side office together. Like that felt like something where it's like, oh yeah, they have like a really easy-going rapport together. It seems like a very natural fit where you wouldn't necessarily in their shoes think that a romance could be down the line, but for us as the audience, it's cool, because it's like it's nice to see that those characters can just hang and have like a tender moment that's just kind of friendly, but also then it opens up those possibilities for the future, and in a way that contrasts from the Rosa and Charles story. And I loved what they did with that this episode too, the whole like pie competition, and it's like Boyle is often the brunt of many jokes, and so to watch him have to flounder in this awkward position between Rosa and Gina, and then finally at the end of the episode come in and stop the argument by bringing the best pie himself, you know, is a bit of a classic comedy bit, but I thought it played really charmingly here. And too, like, just some of the smaller character bits, what's his name, Hitchcock, with the saltwater taffy and all that stuff. Yes.
No, that was Scully.
Scully's the one. Yeah. You know, those little bits, and hey, we even got Kid Cudi.
Yeah. That was Kid Cudi?
That was Kid Cudi.
Damn. Why didn't I put that together?
Yeah, I was like, wow. I didn't
that's right. You said that right at the top. I didn't quite hear it.
Yeah. You know, those noise canceling headphones. But I thought he was like, he didn't get like the most comedy to do, but you know, he fit right in this environment.
I constantly fail to recognize artists.
It's okay.
Singers and stuff.
That's what I'm here for.
He's in Bill and Ted, right?
Yeah. Bill and Ted plays the music, and he's in Need for Speed.
Yeah. So he's also an actor and doesn't just rely on his singing skills, on his musical career in order to get roles. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he was fun. He was charming.
Yeah.
And the bit that I really love, the bit with the older brother. It's so it's so small in here, but just like the visual comedy of it was so well done.
Yeah.
Like, you're scared of your older brother. And the way they do the reveal of that, and it just pulls back and it's just a
giant
taller, bigger guy. It was just that was hilarious.
Was that Michelle? I swear that's the actor who was in Dodgeball was Michelle.
Maybe.
I feel like it was him.
Honestly, I remember the joke better of Michelle than I do
okay.
of I don't think that's him.
Well, comment below.
Maybe. You're probably right. You're usually better at that than I am. Yeah, that's a really solid point. And I loved like how small it was, but they did such a good job at alluding that there's something more going on, because like the physical comedy they do with Terry is really funny. Like how he's just it's impressive, like how he's able to just stay there and not look like he's holding on, like if I were to try to do that bit, you'd have to, like, you know, green screen out some wires and a chair. Maybe they did, but I could also believe that he just I'll just stay here.
Just get up for a minute. We're set up. All right, man, roll it.
Yeah, it's a really funny bit, and the way they handle the physical comedy of him is great. And Terry Crews in this show, I think, is awesome because he's like in the Expendables and shit. Like, he has this build, this look of where he could just play tough guy or something, but I've seen him in so many other things where he's mainly hones in on his comedy skills. And for a guy with that like level of physique, I know he's had some of his own controversial problems with certain statements he's made or done in real life. I don't really follow it, but anyway, that's beside the point. In terms of here, he's really it's really cool to see how it's such a natural side of his personality. It doesn't look like they're like, we're trying to make tough looking guy be funny. You know, this seems like the real authentic him, and he just happens to be massive.
I keep getting this impression, and maybe it's just because of what everyone said about, like, they wanted him so bad they named the character actor him, but I really wonder if so much of the actual Terry character in this show is just based off of real Terry Crews-isms.
I met him once.
Really? What was that like?
It was very brief. It was before Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I think. He was like when I used to cook hot dogs.
Oh, did he come in for a dog?
Yeah, he walked past. He was walking with a friend, and I just said, "Hey, man, I really love your work." And he's like, "Oh, thank you, man. That means a lot." And then he just walked away.
Dude, he probably remembers that.
Yeah. Then he did 500 sit-ups.
He's just on the spot. Like, oh, yeah, thanks for the compliment, man. Let me show off for you. Yeah.
I gotta get back to work, dude. Yeah, that was that was good. This was a really awesome episode. They utilized it well.
Yeah.
And it's interesting how they play with certain motifs to keep it. Like, damn, the show's been going on for so long. I'm sure there's a couple of seasons here or there that falter, but I'm already surprised by how it seems like they keep trying to make it fresh every time. I'm like, we're only like 8 episodes in. Like,
yeah.
Why are you guys working so hard?
That's just quality TV right there.
Usually they find a formula and they just stick to it right away for like the first season. And this one, I'm like, yeah, they mix it up like every episode.
Yeah, which I think especially for a law procedural comedy, I think is actually important because there's so many a lot of procedurals already that follow a exact format, and I feel like part of the fun of this is being able to at least mix it up a little bit in the inroads you get to what the mystery is, how it forms, how we solve it. And I appreciate, it's weird, I don't want to keep drawing this comparison, but in a way it makes me think of Psych, because that show, again, every episode has some kind of murder or a case, but the inroads to it are not always just the standard like police inroad. You know, there are often character-driven inroads to the stories and, you know, crime scenarios, and I feel like this show does a version of that as well, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's not always the same setup, and then, oh, what are they gonna plug into it, you know?
Yeah, they have a good psychological take on their characters.
Yeah, and it seems character-driven in a way.
No, they really know their characters very well. Like, the littlest lines allude to how well they know their characters. Of, like, right down to Peralta's line of, like, no, I need to buy everyone drinks to show them how I'm not selfish, so I don't care what they're doing. It's like, that's such a honest thing that so many people do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to be giving to show you I'm giving, but I'm kind of approaching this in a selfish way. Like
I'm doing it only with my own thought of how to do it in mind.
Because I want to make you feel good to alleviate me, you know? Not really for you. And so I love those like attention to details, like the way they handle the writing. And I'm sure Andy Samberg occasionally improvises, but the way they handle the writing of his. Because Andy Samberg's good at playing like doofus narcissist.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, absolutely.
And I really think like it's so well molded for his character. Usually he's like slacker and stuff that we see, even in like Palm Springs.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah, like he's just like a slacker kind of guy, and then here it's. I love his character because he's genuinely good at his job.
He's just a bit of a rascal.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, it's like this. It's like a weird spin on like. You know, like the hard, difficult to work with detective who plays by his own rules, but he is good at his job.
Yeah, and he
it's
generally gets along with everybody.
But they instead of having like the grim edge of that character, who's like loner-esque, he's a needy, emotional.
Yeah. He really needs the team around him.
He needs people and needs validation and needs to be loved. Yeah.
He's like the lone wolf who truly shouldn't do it alone. Or can't do it alone, and that's part of the point. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, awesome episode. Leave your thoughts down below. Thank you to Ridge for sponsoring this video.
Get yourself a Ridge wallet.
And last but not least, let's do Aaron Myers, you're new to our Patreon page, but you know what? I have a good feeling about you. You know why, Aaron? Because A stands for apples. Because you are at the beginning of this, like Adam and Eve.
Ooh.
Make the next day a little better, John.
A is for avuncular, because you probably have a fun energy similar to that of someone's fun uncle.
And watch this. R is for Ridge Wallet. Because you should get a Ridge wallet.
Reject Nation code. Ridge.com/Reject Nation. O stands for optometry, which you should study. It's a noble profession and you need a job.
And N stands for Necronomicon. Because, let's face it, you seem like the kind of guy who's likely to have a Necronomicon on hand.
I bound this book in my own skin.
Please don't ask for a refund, Eric.
Aaron, I
really appreciate you being here.
Didn't mean to insinuate anything.
Wait, we shot Aaron Myers before.
I feel like maybe. He's got like a Deadpool icon.
We didn't do the same shout out, did we?
I don't think so.
Let's confirm.
Let's confirm it. Oh, this is a meta shout out. This is gonna be the shout out within the shout out.
Oh wait, no, I remember now. Aaron was the guy who said make fun of me however you want.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so then your shout out's fine then.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I'd gone harder on you. Jeez.